Hogwarts'tan devam ediyoruz arkadaşlar kaldığımız yerden. Hogwarts'tan kaldığımız yerden devam ettiğimiz için kaçıncı bölüm olduğunu bilmiyorum. Bunların hepsini birazcık
Please see me after class once you have completed the tasks I've set for you.
yapacağım.
I would like to teach you
Abone
descendo,
olmayı unutmayın,
useful
beğenmeyi,
for
like atmayı
pulling
unutmayın
objects
izliyorsanız.
to the ground.
Lütfen, rica ediyorum. Zaten abone sayım çok düşük. Evet, postalarımız var. Bir şeyler okudular, anlamadım ben. Baykuş postalarına bakalım. Bir sürü baykuş postam var. Defet'in büyüsü, tapuyu öğretmen lazım diyor. Nesleri ve düşmanları uzaklaştırmak için kullanışlı görevler. Bir sürü görevim vardı. Ya ben bunu hemen gideyim şunu yapayım ya. Ya bir sürü şey var aslında da. Nasıl yapacağız acaba ya? Ben şunu bir profesör şapkanın işini yapayım da bu da açılsın. Şuradadır yapayım ya. Şuraya bir gideyim de. Aslında şuraya gitsem daha iyi olur. Hemen
On another adventure, are we?
Hello there. In the market for potions, are we?
ha X'miş. Oğlum çok pahalı lan.
A wise decision. Thank you.
Pahalı lan malzemeler. Niye böyle bu kadar pahalı?
Very good. Never hurts to keep my stocks replenished.
Kalsın. Cumalı paramız
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now. Come on in. Healing potions are a specialty here, should you need any.
Abi bu Edorus Maxima X'en nerede bu Maxima? Edorus aldık. Maxima nerede? Ha şunu da alayım.
A wise decision. Thank you.
Edorus Maxima Çok maksimum.
A wise decision. Thank you.
Oğlum, dalga mı geçiyorsun? Ciddi olamazsın ya. Maksimum iksiri nerede?
It would appear that you don't have enough. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Revelio.
Abi yandık ya. Bu görevi yapamayacağız. Ben eşeklik yaptım ben. Neyse. Valla paramı da bitirdi. O kadar para biriktirmiştim ya. Ne için yaptım? Yapmıyorum onu. Param olunca gideceğim. Gideceğim kendim üreteceğim iksir hatta. Hayda. Ben gidiyorum canavarlar sınıfına ya. Bu kadar eşeklik fazla. Bu kadar da fazla eşek olunmaz ya.
Welcome, everyone. I see you've already met some of the many beasts we study in this class. Though be advised, none of these creatures should be taken lightly. They are all in their own way dangerous, especially if one does not know how to handle them properly. Now, it seems many of you are out of practice. Let's take some time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new student with the lesson
Ya
today?
yeni değil artık.
Yes, Professor Howen. Hello, I'm Poppy Sweeting. Don't worry about Professor Howen's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly safe. Oh!
Miss Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
Yes, Professor. Here, you can practice on Gerald. Just keep an eye out for his tongue. You can use my brush. Just be gentle. Oh, and think pleasant thoughts.
Abi bir de bu fırçayla bu koyacağız ya.
I think it enriches his experience. That's lovely. I'm sure he feels much better. I think he might be hungry. Would you mind giving him some beast food? What do you suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think. I think we can safely say that Gerald likes you.
That's good news. He seems very nice.
He is. Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition and cleanliness.
Good work, everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast. And please, do be careful as you feed and groom them. Miss Sweeting, why don't you show our new student to the Neasels in the farthest pen?
This way. The Neasels are over here.
Oh, couple of Neasel whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy something from Honeydukes. Stupid thing.
What in Merlin's name are you doing?
Tus peculiar Poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent?
Her name is Persephone!
Her name is Persephone!
That's really not funny.
Ya adam oldun lan.
Let's go.
Those two don't belong anywhere near this class. Poachers in training. Persephone was onto them instantly. Thank you for your help. Let's carry on. Feed and brush the measles just as you did with Gerald. The measles really took to you. They know a good egg when they see one. As do I.
It appears our time has come to an end. Please close the pens and see yourselves out. Now, where is our new student? Ah, there you are. I would like a moment, please.
Lan dur lan. Şunu da besleyelim. Hepsini besleyelim abi. Samsın sen. Diyorum ben. Şöyle konuşayım.
Hello, Professor. You wanted to speak with me?
I did. How did you find your first beasts lesson?
Hoşuma gitti lan
It was
sana.
wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Good. You seem to understand that when beasts are properly controlled, they can play a vital role in our lives. Some provide us with magically imbued materials, if cared for correctly, which does not include torturing them for whiskers. Well done, by the way. Probably best to let me handle it next time.
Yes, Professor.
They're nearly as bad as the Savagers in Rookwood's poacher pack. Sadly, we're the ones who suffer, stumbling over dead beasts. Terrible waste of resources.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by someone. The Ministry, perhaps?
An optimistic idea. Now, why don't we focus on more immediate matters that we can control? Professor Weasley has asked that I prepare some assignments designed to help you catch up to the other fifth years. Be on the lookout for my owl. Meanwhile, I also encourage you to study as many beasts as you can on your own time.
I need to talk to you. Come here.
Oğlum. Bunlar biz yapmadık mı lan? Biz seni sevmedik mi lan biz?
Do you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying something to those brutes so that I didn't have to. You were an augury at noon in the desert.
I certainly hope that's a good thing.
It's something my gran and I say. It means that something or someone is a welcome surprise.
Lan
At least that's what we decided it meant.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're of a similar mind. Actually, in light of that, there's someone I'd like you to meet in the forest.
You've intrigued me. Very well. Lead the way.
I'd hoped I would. I wouldn't take just anyone there. In fact, you're the first.
Really? Well, thank you, I think.
As I said, we think alike. Pleasant surprise. Quite the weather we're having, don't you think?
Poppy, where are you taking me?
It really is much better if I just show you.
Haydi şu önemli.
Don't worry, we're nearly there. It's just ahead.
Yanlış tuşa bastım, pardon.
Stand back.
Altta kartal mı değişmiş, ne olmuş?
Please meet Highwing. Isn't she just magnificent? Go on, introduce yourself to her. But be careful. You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them. I knew it! I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly. You can feed and brush her if you'd like. I come and check on her every once in a while. Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody. So, what did you think of Highwing?
I thought she was brilliant. Can't believe you introduced me to her.
I suspected you two might get along.
Are you the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the Forbidden Forest?
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogriff's trust, they'll always be there for you? I've seen it firsthand with her.
How exactly did you and Highwing cross paths?
It's a longer story, but I rescued her from poachers a few years back. Got her to safety and, well, she was fine until recently. You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area, so I worry they could get her again. And I might not be there next time.
Professor Howin mentioned the poachers as well. She seemed to imply that we couldn't rely on the ministry to help.
I don't often agree with Professor Howin, but on that, I fear she's right. The poachers' influence is growing. I see them every day in the village, lingering, talking to people. They're up to something. I'm just not sure what.
That does seem strange. Sounds as if they're planning something.
Exactly. I think I'm going to look into it. Find out what's going on, what they're doing.
I think that's a fine idea. Information is power.
And the more I know, the better I can keep Highwing safe.
You seem undeterred. Will you let me know what you find out?
Oh, very well. I will. I should be going, but we'll speak again soon, I hope.
Şu makas azdığım iyi oldu. süpürgem var, uçabiliyorum.
Who lived here, I wonder?
Şu olmam lazım. Beşinci olmadı mı? Ya buraya tekrar geleceksin. Bir daha gelmedi. Tamam mı? Sınır noktası. Açalım.
I know a Merlin trial when I see one. Not so tricky after all, Merlin.
Biraz daha saklan, tamam mı?
Brilliant.
How did you get on with those tasks?
Madam Kagawa, I completed the list of tasks you assigned.
Wonderful. I trust you became more familiar with your broom through the process?
Yes, Professor.
That's good to hear. Keep it up, and perhaps one day you'll have a spot on the Quidditch team. If Black ever permits Quidditch again. Well, with those tasks out of the way, let us get started. Glacius. Pay attention to your wand work.
Bu ne oluyor lan? Ne işimize yarayacak bu?
Well done. I'd recommend that you practice your new spell here in my office before taking it out into the world.
Bu ne işe yarayacak ki Gracious?
Glacius!
There you go. Catching them quickly.
Levioso! Glacius!
I think it's learned its lesson. But do continue to practice as long as you like. Kinesthesia is a
Revelio.
powerful learning tool.
Neyse. Bunu da bitirdiğimiz gibi. Şu görevleri azaltalım ya. Bunları değer sükun edeceğiz. Nereye gideceğiz buradan? Kaç param var ki benim? Umarım param yeter.
Handy resource indeed, your field
Salak
guide.
yoksa mal gibi
I'm
harcadım
most
ya.
pleased to be included.
You don't ever want to find.
Welcome back. I've arranged a special price on the broom upgrade for you. I truly appreciate all of your help.
Param yok. Neyse bunu sonra yapacağız.
Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Murat bize bir 2.000 daha lazım ya. Bu hazine diyor acaba? Tamam. Şunu zor bir teslimat yapayım. Altın veriyorum sonuç olarak.
We have everything a young student might need when it comes to potions. Have a good look around.
Hello, Mr. Pippin. You need help with a delivery?
Yes, I do. A capable student such as yourself should have no trouble making the trip to Cambridge. It's just south of Hogwarts.
What do you need delivered?
Fatima Lawang ordered a few invisibility potions. I used to go myself, but lately Fatima has taken to turning every visit into an argument. Constantly complaining about the quality of my stock. But how can I maintain excellence when she orders so often, giving me no time to brew? If you take this rather irritating task off my hands, I'd happily allow you to claim the delivery fee from Fatima.
I'd be happy to help with the delivery.
You've no idea how grateful I am, truly. Here are the invisibility potions she requested. Hopefully she won't give you too much trouble. She's a talented potioneer in her own right. I dare say I wouldn't mind having a look at her potion recipes one day.
Tamam. Umarım ışınlanabiliyoruzdur.
Protego!
You haven't had mushroom stew like what my mother used to make.
What do you have in store for me this time?
Ateş var.
Incendio! Accio! Levioso! Glacius! Lumos!
Nasıl açılacak lan?
Revelio! Accio! Lumos!
Allah Allah.
Reparo!
Tamam şimdi bu nasıl olacak abi?
Revelio!
Büyük kullanmam mı gerekiyor acaba?
Lumos! Levioso! Glacius! Accio! Incendio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Accio! Incendio! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Ha.
Lumos!
Kelebek bulacağız.
Lumos. Revelio.
Bizim kelebekler nerede lan? Gördüm. Abi, uçabiliyorsun.
Lumos. That's that. Settled. Protego!
Para falan versek keşke.
Not sure how I'd fare.
But Pippin should have been here by now.
Madam Luang, I have a delivery from J. Pippin's potions.
Sent a child to do his work for him, did he? Always cutting corners and taking the easy way out. Did he have you brew them for him as well? Doesn't matter. You could probably do it better than he can anyway.
Here are the potions you requested.
You think it's so simple? I know Pippin is always trying to cheat his customers. Cutting corners to save some galleons for himself at the expense of quality. You'll not be getting a canut out of me until you prove the potion works. Drink it.
Seems simple enough. I'll do it.
I should think so.
It seems to have worked.
Well, I suppose that will do.
If the demand for potions is as high as you say, have you considered being easier to work with? Perhaps combining your recipes and skills?
Not a chance. That ne'er-do-well had his shop handed to him. The rest of us had to make our own way. I'll not give him the benefit of my hard work and gumption. If he fails on his own, so be it.
Very well. I shall let Mr. Pippin know I delivered the potions as requested.
You do that.
What do you have for sale?
Bir gold için mi yaptın lan?
Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it.
Şu kutular için belki bir şey var.
I believe you are ready to learn Arresto Momentum, the slowing charm. It allows you to freeze objects or people in midair. Simply complete a few tasks and then come and see me.
Abi tam büyü öğreneceğiz. Herkes bir şeyler öğretmeye çalışıyor bana. Abi kilit bile açamıyoruz. Büyüyle.
Could it be a Merlin trial?
Oh.
Revelio.
Bir dakika orada ne oluyor? Hogsmeade'e gideceğiz. Oradan ben görevimi yapmıştım. Onu vereceğim. İksir varsa iksir alırım.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Welcome. Do let me know if I can be of any assistance at all.
Oğlum. İş yaptım para
I
ver.
hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
I delivered the potions to Fatima Lawang.
Very good. And did she cause you any trouble?
Nothing to worry about. I handled it.
Glad to hear it. And thank you again for your help.
It was a pleasure doing business with you, Mr. Pippin.
Likewise. Worth every bit of that delivery fee to have someone capable deal with that witch.
Best of luck with your potions, Mr. Pippin.
Do take care.
Kaç para verdin? Para vermedin.
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
300 gold verdi. Çok para lazım. Abi $1000 lazım bunun için de. Tıkandım ya. Ben bir hazineye gideyim de. Bu önemli değil şu an bizim için. Bana harita lazım. Ben nereden bileyim nerede olduğunu ya. Burada mı acaba? Şurada bir tane köprü var aslında.
Lumos.
Şuradan gitsek.
Lumos. Levioso. Revelio. Accio. Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Reparo. Lumos.
Köprü nerede var başka? Hogwarts'ın orada var. Orman burası ise burada. Abi açamıyorduk ben diyorum. Niye benim param yok hiç? Şimdi
Lumos.
burada.
Enchanted candles. Wonder where they're heading.
Evet.
The candles seem to be leading into the Forbidden Forest.
Olsun gitsin. Hazine alacağım çünkü. Gideriz. Para lazım. Bütün parayı şeyde yedik.
The treasure must be nearby. I suppose a picnic in the Forbidden Forest. Treasure hunting suits me. Levioso! Glacius! Confringo!
Ben gidiyorum abi.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Revelio.
Başlamamız lazım.
Revelio.
Umarım bu odur.
Revelio.
Kapıya bakacaktık ya.
Hello again, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I was hoping to see you again, my young friend. Gladwin Moon, Hogwarts caretaker, at your service. First, please allow me to apologize if I seemed a bit unsteady when we last met. I'm afraid I had a rather disconcerting encounter. Although I hear your visit to Hogsmeade was even more eventful than mine.
I suppose you could call it eventful. I certainly wasn't expecting a troll attack.
Oh, of course not. And from what I understand, the village was lucky you were there. In fact, my recent visit to Hogsmeade is the reason I was hoping to bump into you. I could use your help with something. Do you see that curious statue over there? Watch what happens when that light changes from day to night. Now, if you wouldn't mind humoring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon from the statue. Ooh, odd little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed. Which, incidentally, can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk. Ever since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around Hogsmeade. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me. You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart, or shapeshifter, if you will.
Revelio.
Which takes the form of whatever scares you most. This one took the form of a demiguise.
A demiguise?
Yes! Terrifying creature that can see the future. Wholly unnerving. I encountered one when I was a lad in Korea. Terrible experience. Those statues are demiguises. The moons, I assume, are an uninspired play. Some jackanapes bothered to learn my greatest fear and use it against me. I have my suspicion as to the scoundrel or scoundrels responsible. It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves as the statues disappear. That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
A couple of reasons, frankly. First, your daring do against those trolls in Hogsmeade has gained you a reputation for fearlessness. Second, as macabre and hideous as a demiguise is, most would find my fear of them unwarranted. You, however, have seen how they affect me. I'm at my wit's end, young friend. I simply can't bring myself to go near them. In fact, I know of 2 statues right here in the faculty tower. Perhaps you could start simply by removing them, so I can go about my evening duties.
I'd be glad to help you, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I knew I could count on you. First, you know how to cast a disillusionment charm, correct? You'll want to do that before wandering the tower at night. Next, you'll notice that the door is locked. However will you get in? Alahomora, that's how.
But what about curfew?
Curfew? Oh, tosh. I sense you're a bit like me when I was your age. Oh, the school was my oyster. And I took advantage of it. Oh, everyone loved me for it. Oh, those were the days. Now, you'll find one statue in the prefect's bathroom and the other in the hospital wing. Good luck. Oh, and thank you.
Bu ne ya? Bu iyi oldu, bu kilit açmam. Nerede acaba?
Alohomora.
Nasıl bir mekanizma var mı? Bunu nasıl yapacağız bir dakika?
Alohomora.
Şuraya mı?
Alohomora.
O zaman abi yeşil kıvılcım taşı olmaz. Anlamadım bunu ya. Yeşil kılıcım taşını halletmem lazım benim ya. Nasıl halledeceğiz onu? Umarım bunlardır ya.
Aloha Mora.
Well done! You're in. Remember, use a disillusionment charm so no one claps eyes on you. This is a restricted area of the castle, after all. Revelio.
How are your students getting along this year?
Rather poorly, I'd say.
Is that so?
We're raising a generation. Scarcely till the difference between Arcanite and Asphodel.
It's still early. Perhaps they'll...
You say that every year, Matilda.
Confringo.
This must be the prefect's bathroom.
Loyalists are preparing for a rebellion. Always mucking about, stirring up trouble. Perhaps Ranrock and his lot wouldn't be so combative if the Ministry would allow them to have roles. One of those goblins comes to me.
Revelio.
So, anyway, I'm not sure of the Goblin Rebellion. My marching special class is superb. I don't think that's what that class is for. She's right. Why don't you leave goblins...
Hello, Hamora. Revelio.
The heck, you do not belong here.
Atacağın yeri şey yapayım. Umarım bayağı geriden atmaz ya.
You can't imagine how inconvenient.
In the hospital wing on account of my venomous tentacula.
Not at the moment, no. Plenty of other perils and pitfalls to send them my way, though. Well, I suppose I should begin my rounds now.
I suppose. I had planned to bet a few galleons on Hufflepuff this season.
Hufflepuff? Not Ravenclaw?
I know.
Hello, Mr. Moon. I have the moons you asked me to collect.
Oh, goodness! You're as fearless as I'd hoped. An excellent start. If we can collect more, it may shed some light on who's behind all this. Of course, I first suspected Peeves. He drove the previous caretaker, rancorous Carp, to an early retirement with his intolerable buffoonery. But that does not explain the boggart in Oxmead, does it? No. I am determined, with your help, to discover the identity of my tormentor.
It's definitely intriguing. I'd like to help you solve this mystery.
You, my friend, are a gentle person and a scholar, and I have something to offer in exchange for your assistance. Now, remember, the moons are only retrievable at night. Thus, I encourage you to use a disillusionment when necessary.
Understood. I shall keep an eye out.
I appreciate that. Oh, and I knew you were the one to ask for help. Keep at it so we can solve this mystery.
Evet arkadaşlar, bugünkü bölümün sonuna geldim ya.